That is because you decided to be a parrot and run off to go rant about your problems with somebody that would rather have what you have. Yeah. Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. If this is your first time on this channel, my name is Anto. On this channel we do fashion, femininity, and lifestyle. So if you are somebody interested in that, please hit the red subscribe button, click like, give me a big thumbs up on this video because it's going to help me a lot, and drop your thoughts about this video in the comment section. So I know when you saw this thumbnail or when you saw this video, the first thing that is going to come to your mind is, with today's world or with everything that is happening in the world today, is there really privacy? Are people actually keeping anything private anymore? And I'll tell you, yes, people are actually keeping things private. Don't be deceived, okay? It is what you see that you see. It is what people want to show you that you see. There is so much more. There's a whole lot more that you don't get to see. Don't see somebody on social media based on what you see. You think you know them. No, you don't. As human beings, there are layers and layers and layers to us. There are secrets we don't tell. There are things about us other people do not know. The downside is sometimes some people just don't know what to share and what not to share. So today in this video, I'm bringing you a guide about what you can keep private. So without wasting time, let's dive into the video. One thing you should always keep private is your income, your finances. Let that be your business. Let that be your personal affair. Even though it already is, it is nobody's business to know what you earn. It is nobody's business to know how much you're being paid per year or bi-weekly or per month and all that. Look, in as much as we see people laughing to us, having fun with us, we see them like they are the right people for us, as if they love us or they truly like us. Sometimes we don't know what is in here. We don't know what they feel about us deep down. We don't know because we cannot read their minds. We don't know their hearts. So sometimes these things breed jealousy. What if you earn more than that person? There's every possibility that that is going to make the person get jealous of you. So you see, some of these things you keep private to protect yourself. To protect yourself from unnecessary jealousy, to protect yourself from unnecessary hate, to protect yourself from unnecessary toxic situations, because I see no reason why somebody will feel jealous or hate somebody because they earn more than you, when you all have the same 24 hours, the same 365 days in a year. There are times, no matter how people are close to you, no matter how much they profess their love for you, the moment they know certain things about you, it is over. It is over. Some people even plan evil things, bad things against you just because they know certain things about you. And for you to prevent that, if it can be prevented by you keeping it private, why not? Just keep it private. So it is nobody's business to know your income. Keep that private, okay? Secondly, your relationship problems. Your relationship problems are yours and not your friends. Your relationship problems are yours and not your family's. Your relationship problems are yours and not your neighbors. So, keep it private. Sometimes, when you're having problems with the significant other and you want to talk about it, you really have to be trusting of the person you're going to talk to. Because many a times, the people that we tell our problems to are the major causes of our problems. Or the people that we tell our problems to are the ones that are going to aggravate the problems for us even the more. Or sometimes the people we tell our problems to really do not care. Or They have nothing absolutely to do about it, and there is nothing they can do to help you. So if it is something that you can keep private, keep it private. There are times the people, your friends that you tell your problem to, if you're having a problem with your boyfriend, your girlfriend, you do not know. Maybe these are the set of friends that really, really jealous your relationship. They are not happy about how lovey-dovey you've been with your boyfriend, how lovey-dovey you've been with your girlfriend. Sometimes deep down within them, they really do not like the relationship. So if you now take your problem and go share it with them, what do you think they should do? They're going to be happy within themselves. And sometimes it is these set of people that give us the wrong advice. That, oh, you are taking so much from your partner, doing this and that. If it is me, I won't do this, I will do that, I will do this, I will just walk out of the relationship. Yes, every relationship is bound to have problems. Sometimes the problem you're having in your relationship is not big enough for you to walk out. Sometimes it can be minor problems. But if your friend who doesn't want the relationship is advising you to walk out of the relationship, that's a red flag. That friend is probably not happy that you have a better relationship than her or than him. Or maybe for the men, it might be that that particular friend has been eyeing your girlfriend or has been wishing to have her. That, oh, I wish she would have been mine. Oh, I wish she's my girlfriend. Don't you think that if you take your relationship problems and share with that friend is definitely going to give you the wrong advice? Also, there are times when we are encountering problems in our relationship. We have to be sure. If we think we want to walk out, we have to be sure that yes, it is time for me to let go. It is time for me to walk out of this relationship. If you're not sure about it, do not tell anybody. Keep it private. Do not share it with your friends. Because why? You're going to put them in a very funny position, because at the end of the day, they're going to tell you, if this is how he or she is treating you, then let go. Walk out of this relationship to maintain your sanity. And then tomorrow they're going to see you with the same person that they told you not to be involved with anymore. How do you think they're going to look at you? They'll be saying, oh, you've been complaining about this person all this while, but you you don't know your worth. You are just not working out. You are just not living the relationship. That means you deserve everything that is happening to you. So yeah, at the end of the day, you start feeling bad about your friends, or you start getting hurt, you get mad that your friends are telling you that, or your friends are not happy with you. You can't blame them. This is the reason why, if you're not sure about leaving your relationship, or you're not sure about your feelings, whether you want to quit it or not, do not tell anybody until your mind is made up. Sometimes even when your mind is made up, you don't have to tell anybody. Just walk out of it if you have to. The next thing that you should keep private is your next move, your next goal. Keep that private, because you may never know. Sometimes when you share these things, you jinx them and they never materialize. They never come to fruition. Let me tell you about something. My mom is so private. My mom keeps everything. Growing up, when my mom buys anything that is like big, example, an appliance like a fridge or television, she won't bring it to the house during the day. My mom is going to make sure it's nighttime, when most of our neighbors have gone to bed. when most of our neighbors have gone to bed, that is when she'll bring the appliance home. My mom was always sneaky like that. We'll take it as sneaky, but she just wanted to keep her business private. That habit of my mom's really gave me an eye-opener. If you have a plan to do something, if you have a project to execute, if you're learning, like doing your master's, doing your bachelor's, doing anything, look, just go ahead and do it. At the end of the day, when you're done, you can decide who to share the information with, or post pictures upon your graduation, or make a post after finishing the project. But you sharing it while it is in the works, while it is in the pipeline, while you're at it, that's not ideal. That is really not ideal. You would just like spoil everything up for yourself, because your friend has a friend, and that friend has another friend, and another friend, and it's a circle. Maybe the problem is not going to come from your friend. Discussing it with your friend might not be the problem. But what if she goes and discuss it with her own friend, like just harmlessly, and that friend also takes it to another friend? Like, it becomes a circle. It is going round and round, and you don't know who in that circle hates you, or you don't know who in that circle just doesn't want things to work out for you. So I have a friend who is like a sister to me. She started a business, and without telling me, after everything has materialized, after everything had gone through, she told me, and me and her planned the launch of that business. Like, seriously, I was so happy for her, because sometimes you telling people about your plan, what if it doesn't work, and at the end of the day they are like, oh my god, look at her, she's so fake. The last time she said she's going to do this, she's going to do that, but we do not see anything. Yeah, so sometimes just keep things to yourself until they've actually worked out. So the next thing that you should keep private is your family problems, your family drama. Some of us have dysfunctional families, and sometimes whatever we go through with our family members or with our parents, we tend to share it with others. And sometimes when we share this information with others, they look at us in a different way most of the time, especially in our African community. According to us Africans, it is not normal for you to have a dysfunctional relationship with your parents, especially your mom and your dad. It is just not normal for you to have problems, dysfunctional relationship with your aunts and your uncles. They're going to misread it in a different way, as if like you are the problem. So sometimes sharing too much of your family drama with other people is really irrelevant. Before you share that much information with anybody about your family, ask yourself, is this going to help me in any way? Is this going to take my family problems away? How is this going to be of value to this person? That person might just be a gossip, and by the time you know it, she's the one or he's the one taking your name everywhere. Oh, don't mind her. You see her? She doesn't talk to her mom. She doesn't talk to her dad. She insults her uncles, her aunts all the time. Let your family problems end at family meetings, okay? Let your family problems end in your family WhatsApp group meetings, okay? Let your family problems end at the cookouts. Let your family problems end like at the weddings of your cousins, your sisters, or other family members. Let your family problems stop at the family gatherings. You taking them from that place, sharing it with others, is not going to help in any way. It's not going to be relevant. At the end of the day, it's family. You're going to make up with your family. Either way, you're going to make up with your family. Anyhow, I don't know. I haven't seen families that do not make up. Then the problem really has to be serious. But all family problems I've seen settled. That problem has to be very, very grave for it to be beyond repair. But if it is reparable, then it's going to work. At the end of the day, after you've made up with your family, remember that person that you told the problem is still going to be the person to laugh at you. So keep it private. And at the end of the day, if you guys make up as a family, then that's fine. Nobody has to know. But don't take your family problems and be sharing it with others. If it is something that is really, really bugging your heart, that's something that is really, really hurting you, and you want to discuss it with somebody, it has to be somebody that you really, really and truly, truly trust. Even though these days trust is non-existent, there might be a few people in our lives that we really can like vouch for, and we really can trust and say things to, and we know that it might not get to the other ear. So yeah, handle your family problems. Keep it together. Just keep it to yourself and do not share with anybody. Lastly, another thing you should keep private is your insecurities about your romantic relationship. Your romantic relationship, because it is that kind of relationship that can be snatched away from you in a twinkle of an eye. When you share your insecurities with somebody about your romantic relationship, that is what the person is going to use against you. If it is a frenemy, that frenemy is going to use that insecurity against you in order to be able to get your man, or in order to be able to get your woman. Now that they know your insecurity, that is like going to be an automatic weakness for you, and they are going to use that weakness against you in order to level up their own lives, or in order to level up and devise a plan that is going to finally shatter your relationship with your significant other, or with your boyfriend or girlfriend. Listen, let me tell you something. Sometimes our partners are just private. Sometimes our boyfriends or girlfriends or husbands and wives do not even want us to share anything about our relationship to other people. But sometimes our partners just don't want to be out there, and you taking your insecurities and sharing it with others, don't blame them if you get to lose your partner. Because at the end of the day, when you lose your relationship, it is totally going to be on you. So in your best interest, don't divulge information about your insecurities concerning your romantic relationship, because you might tell somebody close to you, somebody who has been eyeing your partner, and you might tell that person that, oh, this is how I feel about my relationship, this is how I feel about my partner. I feel like my partner doesn't like this, he likes that instead. I feel like he doesn't like me wearing long pants, he likes it when I wear short pants. And I feel like because I'm not into short pants, he might cheat on me with somebody who loves it. Sis, blame yourself if the next day you see them, or the next week or next month you see them with your partner wearing hot pants while hanging out with your partner. Don't blame them if you see them in a relationship with your partner doing everything that you were afraid to do in your relationship. That is because you decided to be a parrot and run off to go rant about your problems with somebody that would rather have what you have. So these are some of the things that you should keep private. If you need a part 2, let me know in the comment section. We might find time to bring up a part 2, okay? So thank you so much for watching this video, guys. Don't forget to like, that helps me a lot. Drop a comment below, subscribe, be proud of the family, and share with your family members and friends if you feel like they need to know all of this. See you in the next video. Bye.